What's going on, guys? Finally, I'm back. Oh man, yes, I just got back from my vacation. As far as fantasy sports, this is the right place to be back in the state. But I will be missing my little angel, my little girl. So anyway, guys, so let's talk fantasy basketball for the slate of January the 12th, 2021. All right, I'm excited to be back and bringing back those videos because over there it was hard to make them. All right, so a lot of things been going on, especially with a lot of players have been sitting out, some for personal reasons, but most of them, of course, because of the coronavirus. So we have a 5 game slate: Utah against Cleveland, Denver, Brooklyn, Spurs, OKC, Lakers, Houston, and then Andy Golden State. So you have Andy definitely on a back-to-back. Uh, Also, Cleveland also on a back-to-back, and I think that's basically it. Those two teams. But anyway, so let's start with this slate. As I do, I'm gonna give you guys about 5 plays and give you guys my best plays at each position. But I'm gonna talk about 5 to 7 from each position. All right. So let's start with the point guard position. So we have Steph Curry. Has been on fire. Has been really decent. 9.5K. Not sure if I wanna go there against Andy, because you have players like Malcolm Brogdon has been great. I think Brogdon can go head to head against Curry and possibly outscore him. So, but definitely you have to have Steph Curry in your top 7. So, Curry's in play for me. I like Brogdon a little bit better at 8.4K. This guy's been really, really good. Mori, as you guys, if you guys been following me, know I'm a big fan of Mori. The fact that he can do a little bit of everything, that's definitely one reason I like him. Against OKC at 7.5K, average 34 point, basically 28 fantasy points a game. So that's not bad at all. Mike Conley come out of the season compared to last season has been really, really good compared to last season. I know lately hasn't really been as good as we want to, but against Cleveland, I don't mind him there on my top 7. John Wall, I'm also a big fan of John Wall. Right now he's questionable because head, so if he is playing against LA Lakers, I don't mind going there because of the price. 7.6K for Wall against anybody. I will go there. As you guys see, he had 38.5 fantasy points. Definitely can be better. I can see him definitely have a better game if he play as many minutes as he play his last game. Okay, Jamal Mori without Porter, don't mind going there. 7K, I think that's a great price against Brooklyn. Brooklyn has been struggling, and they start this season on fire. Even though I wasn't really making video, but I had definitely been following. They start the season with, I think, big game, and then the next game went big, and then that's basically been it. So Jamal Mori against Brooklyn, I can see a high scoring game, a game you probably want to stack. So definitely like this game. Garland is on the play that start the season hot, but has been hurting lately. Hasn't played, I think, in the last 3-4 games. So if Garland gonna be playing, then I wouldn't mind going there. He missed what, already 5 straight games. So, but I would rather go shorter here. Again, that just plays this game. That's what the NBA is doing. A lot of teams gonna playing back to playing against each other twice. So definitely I show there at 5.5K, and then they move him to the point guard position. That's really a good thing too. So give me some shoulder here. And the only other guy I wouldn't mind talking about is George Hill, 4.5K. George Hill doesn't really play big minutes, like in the 30s in minutes, but has been really decent. Has been not bad. Well, it's good to see him play 28 minutes. That's his season high the last 2 games. So he didn't do much with them, but 4.5K, 28 minutes, I will take that. That's basically it. As far as the position concerned, Patty Mills, of course, The fact that if you're gonna get those point guard White missing out, if you wanna go back to Mills, you can, because he has been seeing a lot of minutes. And then the price is only 4.3K, so I wouldn't mind going there against OKC. But that's basically as far as I would go there. And as far as my favorite point guard in the position, right now when I'm looking at it, I'm looking at 5.5K Dennis Schroeder. All right, I'll come back. Then it's on the player I was looking at, but I'm gonna go with Dennis Schroeder here because there's a lot of other expensive players I would wanna go to. So let's go to the shooting guard position. James Harden hasn't been James Harden. Uh, I don't think it's because you have Wall and those other guys. I think it's just because James Harden is not happy as he was last year or the year before. But 10.4K is just cheap though, so definitely James Harden is a player I'm looking at 10.4K, even against the Lakers, which has a great defensive team. Shai has been good, especially lately, average basically 40 fantasy points a game against the Spurs. That's another shooting guard I wouldn't mind going to. And then you have Levert, 7.9K should be starting. If he is starting at that price, I like him. I know when it's come to start with player like KD, it's not easy, but I think Levert can still do his thing, even though last game he didn't really have a good game. Alright, well, he had only 32 fantasy points. But definitely I don't mind going there. I would rather play him over Shai actually here. And then the next guy is Oladipo. Oladipo has been actually much better than I expect him to start the season, and I think he's only gonna get better. 7K. Give me some Oladipo. The only thing he's playing on a back-to-back. And Sexton, we just don't know if he's going to play. If he's going to play, he's been a lot of late scratch, and he was a late scratch the night before, so hopefully that's not going to be the case here. Somebody that's coming to is Damon Dotson. I don't mind going there at all, especially if Sexton and his point guard gonna be missing this game. Most likely we're gonna get the start, and which means he's gonna have to do a lot of the scoring. So give me some Dotson here if those guys gonna be missing. And I forgot to talk about Wiggins. Well, I didn't forget to. I was gonna come back to him. Wiggins most likely gonna give you on the 30s, so you know for sure what he's gonna get you. We're just hoping he has one of those ceiling games at 6.6K. I wouldn't mind going there, but it's hard for me to go to him for the slate because you have a guy like Diallo, man, out of nowhere. The minutes haven't even been there, but the fantasy points has been very, very good, especially the last two games where he gets you 41 and 47 basically in 23 minutes. Oh, that's out of this world. The first team I made so far, I have him in there. I think I would rather go Diallo over Dotson here. Because Diallo for sure gonna get the minutes. Dotson, you just don't know. So Diallo over Dotson for me. Okay. That as far as anybody down there, Lou Dot, he's starting the season great, but he hasn't really been doing much. He had a 30 and 35, and that's basically it. That was the last time he hit over 20 fantasy points. So I'm gonna try not to play anybody behind those guys. Right? If I'm only gonna go cheaper, I might wanna take a chance in a play like Lonnie Walker. I was on him last game, and I'm gonna be on him again if those guys gonna be missing. Like if there wasn't gonna be missing, then yeah, give me some Lonnie Walker. So Lonnie Walker, that's what I was expecting from Mori last game with those guys with there wasn't out. That wasn't the case, but yeah, I like Lonnie here if there wasn't gonna be missing, and it looks like that's gonna be the case. As far as my favorite shooting guard for the slate, for right now, I really like Levert, even though Levert gonna be compete with doing, but that should be enough where both can go off. All right, I know Levert is the guy that won the ball in his hand. That's hurt him a little bit. With KD, that's basically do the same thing without Kyrie. But I like Levert here. Against Sexton, he's another guy I really want to play, but it's all depend here. So, but for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Levert here at against Brooklyn. I mean Denver. Small forward. KD 10.1. I like KD regardless of who he's going against and the price. I'm always gonna like KD here. And then LeBron James, he gonna play regardless. He's not gonna take any time off. But out of the two, I would go with KD here. I would go KD here, but I do like LeBron James too. Keldon Johnson, without again, that's another player because of those and gonna be out. I thought that would step up. That was in the case last game, but I can see that happening in this game. Um, but as far as the small forward, basically I like the top two guys. I like Chetty here, Chetty Hasman against Cleveland. If those guys gonna be missing out again, Joe Harris with KD back, I'm not feeling good like I did when those guys was out 2 games ago when he had that big game with the Gay. I was expecting a little bit more, but that wasn't the case. But I can see that happen this game. So definitely like Woody Gay here, Justin Holiday. That's another player I don't mind going. Average 21 fantasy points a game. The small forward is not looking too good, so those guys definitely in play. Gordon, 4.2 to me that's a low price for a Gordon. I know last game played 21 minutes, 18 minutes, but I think that's a low price. As actually Gordon when he did start the season, he actually started the season in a great way. So if he is playing good to go without any limitations, I definitely like Gordon here. That's basically it, man. Just for the small forward position, if you can get lucky with Chetty Husband with the K, and maybe spring a little bit of Kelly Oubre here. And then of course with Porter out, Will Barton definitely in play. So those guys are the guys I'm mostly looking to play. But the top guy to me is KD here. So try to fit KD. I know a lot of you might not want to play KD with Caris LeVert. If that's the case, then you can get off Caris LeVert and go for a player like Oladipo, only 7K, or even Colin Sexton or Andrew Wiggins. Or you can go cheap with one of those Diallo or Datsun. Alright, let's go to the power forward position, which is a little bit much better than the small forward position. You have bonus 9.2 on the back-to-back, but against Golden State, 9.2K. He has been playing great, so definitely like him. Even though he is 1.1K more expensive than Wood because Wood are playing the Lakers and Lakers have Davis and James and all those guys. I'd rather place bonus over Woods here. So Antony Davis, bonus, Davis, of course. There is no defense for this guy unless he can only hurt himself. LaMarcus Aldrich, definitely like him, and he's the guy I'm gonna give you guys right now. If Aldrich at 7.2K against OKC without DeRozan, give me some LaMarcus Aldrich here. But I definitely like Basley here. I know he has been struggling especially the last 2 games, but I can see him bounce back here. So give me some Basley here at 6.4K. Larry Nance gonna continue to play for Love, and he's gonna continue to be around 30 to 35 fantasy points. So if you think that could be enough for you to win a GPP, if that's what you're trying to do, then get some Larry Nance. But I'm not really looking to play him much. I would rather play with Draymond Green. It looks like he's getting back to form. So give me Draymond Green at 5.7K here. As you can see, I was 35.8 fantasy points. Finally, almost a triple double here. Needed a 1 rebound, but give me some Draymond Green here. And Ross O'Neal. The only time about Ross O'Neal, he can go for 31 game, 41 game, and then 10, 8, 17 in the next game. Those are not the safe type of players, but definitely a good GPP player. So I think he is definitely in play. That's basically it. Points, I'm not feeling him with KD back in the starting lineup. X Pascal, not really. So those are the guys mostly looking to play with the Marcus Aldrich and Javon Green as, and then of course Davis and Sabonis. Those are the top four as far as for me. All right, and then center position, you have Jokic. What else should I say? That man has been good to me. He could be the front runner of the MVP. So give me some Jokic at 11.4. The only thing is if you put him here, then you only have 4.475 left, and that won't be really too good for you to construct a good team. So we're gonna have to search for some other players, and the guy I'm looking at right now is Offord. Finally had a game where he went over 30 fantasy points. I've been looking for that. I've been playing him, and I definitely can see him get back there at that price. And with the upside here, so give me some Hartford. But I definitely like Jokic, Juju Man against Shooter, uh, Gobert. I actually like him in this game, possibly a little bit more. I don't consider Juman an athletic type of center, which Goldberg have problem against. So I can say him have a good game here. But Offer definitely my favorite center for the slate. Then you have Joe Gage. Don't mind Gobert, and I definitely don't mind going to Allen here. All right, that's basically it. If there's anybody else on Trezor against Houston, uh, the reason I cannot see myself playing Montrezl is the fact that I'm playing Alford that's a little bit cheaper than him. So it's Alford, Gobert, Jokic, Drummond, and I will take a chance on Allen here. That's basically it, guys. I'm glad to be back. Again, my five players are Dennis Schroeder, Kerry Slave Hurt, KD, DeMarcus Aldridge, and Alford. Alright, good luck. And yeah, I'm glad to be back. I'm out.